Madeira, a destination for all surf lovers. Madeira Island, located west of Africa, approximately 700 kilometers west of Morocco, is known in the surfing world as the Pearl of the Atlantic. Madeira has been identified as a destination for surfers who love big waves. Some even call it the Hawaii of Europe, due to the size of its waves that break there. Of the many great surfing destinations in Madeira, Jardim do Mar is one of the best known big wave locations. Here you can sometimes see waves breaking more than 10 meters high. But is this paradigm entirely true? We decided to take a 15-day trip to the island of Madeira and investigate. We called our friend Orlando Pereira, a well-known Madeiran surfer, to be our guide and explain Madeiran surf to us.
Madeira is divided in two. It's island where it's a big cliff, and we have the west coast is right-handers and the north coast is the left-handers. Left-handers, it's massive, it's powerful waves. We have Ribeira de Janela, we have Contreiras, we have Sao Vicente and Ponta Delgada. That's three big lefts. That only works when it's more head-high wave, more powerful, because we need higher waves to break far away from the rocks. And when they working, it's one of the best and beautiful waves for sure in the world. Madeira can be a big wave surf destination. Well, the Jardim do Mar is one of them. It's the ex libris wave, where everyone searching and where everyone looking for the big waves.
Jardim do Mar is one of the original surf villages of Madeira, with powerful waves and reeling right-handers sweeping along the rocky point. During the winter, this quiet coastal town provides consistent waves for surfers who've been coming to Jardim do Mar since the 1970s.
The first surfer in the island was Gibu Soltrait. He's a French guy, where also I think he passed pictures to the Surfer magazine, and then they came for searching. When I was really young, I just remember American guys in the times of the Surfer magazine. The first one is coming to Jardim do Mar and catching the one of the biggest waves. Few years later, that was coming a surfer Portugal, João Valente, Zé Seabra and Darin Papas, the guys just exploring Madeira. And that's where I start surfing in the times. They left a surfboard for a few kids in Jardim do Mar, and we start surfing since then. That was in 1994, about 93 or 94 in the times. And that was the beginning of everything, because the surfing in Madeira starting, more people, local people starting surfing. Now we have in surfing schools, we have in surfing stores, we have surf camps. Well, we have starting getting adapting for the surfing in the island, and that's good. Also shapers, Labilho Pinto.
Madeira has everything you need, and there are even places where you can borrow a board if you have a ding or if you want to buy a new one.
More or less 28 years ago, 29, I see a video from a friend of mine, and he showed me the waves from Jardim, Ponta Del in the video, and he said, let's go. And then since then I never stopped coming, and I love this place. We can have the best waves in the world, and you choose the queen. And because I'm here, it's easy. If you don't want to travel with boards, you can call me, like my clients call me, they order the boards, they arrive, and they have the keeper ready to go surf.
In Madeira, I don't advise to bring small boards, because the wave is so much power, so much speed. A small board, 5'11", it's not worthwhile. I think you can bring like 6'4" until 7'8" board easy, because you will find the waves like for that type for sure. This year probably was the huge wave. I just asked some guy, he measured the waves in Brazil, and I sent him a wave I did in Jardim last October. It was very huge and was impressive. He says the photo I have and the wave was like almost 11 meters. If it is or not, that's what he measured. I believe him, but it was a massive day for sure.
Near Jardim do Mar, we have two world-class spots, Ponta Pequena and Pau do Mar. Both areas can be reached in just a few minutes by car and can feature big waves. Pau do Mar is a long bay located west of Jardim do Mar. Here we can find some nice powerful reef bottom breaks. However, depending on the swell, this place is mainly for intermediate to advanced surfers. Even though it's smaller, Ponta Pequena is a right-hander that can break 2 to 15-foot waves. 5-foot waves are common here, and they're good for beginners and intermediate surfers. However, as the waves approach, they double up, forming a point break, a unique surfing condition sought out by advanced surfers. Ponte Del Pargo is a charming town located on the west coast of Madeira, known for its apple festival, its strategically located lighthouse, and beautiful tall cliffs descending to the sea. Here we can also do some surfing with an unbelievable view. The waves are long and soft, and when the surf is really big. Big wave surfers can find ideal conditions. Lugar de Baixo is a surfing location near Ponta do Sol on the south coast of Madeira Island. Here we found some perfect waves for intermediate to advanced surfers. Crossing the island from south to north, we left Lugar de Baixo and headed to Sao Vicente, where the famous waves of Vajada de Areia break. This spot breaks with all tides and is one of the most sought-after spots for beginners and intermediate surfers. There are several beginner surf schools.
Of course, we have a few places for beginners and place who wants to learn surfing also. We have in the north of the island, Seixal, we have Mexico, we have in Porto Cruz. This is the three best places for learning. They have sandy beach, mixing with sand, and rocky beach, but the waves breaks really far away.
First, we head to the north part of the island, to Seixal Beach, west of Sao Vicente. Here we found a surf school offering beginner classes. The instructor and owner explained to us the increased demand for beginner surfing lessons in Madeira.
Well, like every place in the world, Madeira has also waves for beginners. We don't have much spots where we can teach, but we have good spots to teach with sand and with safety conditions for beginners. It starts to become representative in the last 5-6 years. Traditional tourism start to saw that there were possibilities to learn, to have a new surf experience in the island, and so they start to do it. And ever since, it's growing. Okay, I would say about 150% a year.
There is also a surfing school in the Porto da Cruz area that belongs to a hotel. They have families there that want to learn how to surf too.
In Madeira we have really nice conditions for beginner surfers because we have sandy beaches and comfortable waves. So it's really easy to surf. Also, the water temperature is amazing. All year around is not less than 18 degrees. In summertime we can surf without wetsuits. Porto da Cruz is the best destination for beginners and intermediate surfers, and Calhau Surf School have all the facilities like an hotel, guest house, two surf schools, two restaurants, live music concerts, special for the entire families or simple solo surfers.
The water is perfect because what is in the winter it's about 19-20 degrees. In the summertime, of course, it's warmer, and the summertime the warmer water goes until November, December with 25 degrees. You can surf only with shorts. It's a wonderful place to learn and begin. If you want to catch small waves, also Ponta Pequena, and just behind me, this point is one of the best points where you can surf like meter wave, low tide, easy wave, long wave. Also you have Lugar de Baixo, you have Achadas da Cruz, you have Cabo Girão. It's one of the best for small waves, easy going, easy to go in, go out. It's perfect place to surf.
After all, Madeira is a place where anyone can experience surfing, from beginner to intermediate surfers, and even advanced surfers looking for big waves. In addition to surfing, other outdoor adventure activities have a strong presence here. Madeira has a mild climate, rich biodiversity, idyllic landscapes, and interesting history. Madeiran gastronomy has some iconic dishes such as lapas, tuna steak, and Madeira kebab. Tourism and banana production are two of the main economic industries on this island. Cruising the island from the south to the north, searching for surf spots, we found a very interesting forest, the Lary Silva forest, one of the most beautiful natural treasures of Madeira. This forest is about 20 million years old, and despite its advanced age, it's full of energy. In 1999, it was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site. On the way to Funchal, and after passing Porto Muniz, we found the lovely traditional Santana Houses. This is a preserved area managed by the local municipality of Santana in memory of local heritage. Ponte Del Pargo is a charming town located on the west coast of Madeira, known for its apple festival, its strategically located lighthouse, and beautiful tall cliffs descending to the sea. Here we can also do some surfing with an unbelievable view. The waves are long and soft, and when the surf is really big wave surfers and tow surfers can find ideal conditions.
You can see this beautiful behind me, these landscapes where you can surf and looking like you are in Tahiti. No, you are in Madeira, for sure. You can enjoy your surfing time and relaxing, doing other things, because Madeira is very diversified in doing mountain and sea. You can find a lot of activities. If one day is not good for surfing, you can go to the mountains doing some walks or some trails or whatever. You have a lot to explore.
Madeira is definitely a great place to explore, a great experience for surfers of all levels, and anyone who wants to have a memorable vacation.